Waffles Footy over on YouTube and Jaymie Gooner on Twitter. And this is...
I'm Sports TV. I've got the channel with the North Bank. We're both live at the moment.
Happy days. But basically, people, today we are going to be talking about our predictions for the Euros, which I will pull up now that all the group stages, that's right with you, Sparks, to have a look at. Here we are. So we'll get straight off of it. It's just be a quick half-hour video today, people, and then later on, I'll touch into more depth analysis later on each team. So, Sparks, Group A, what you thinking?
I mean, the Group A is pretty standard for the winner. I would have thought that Germany would probably win the group. Maybe Hungary probably second.
Yeah.
Switzerland third and Scotland fourth is what I would have.
Yeah, I kind of back it. I think Hungary and Switzerland's quite a hard one, isn't it? Like they're both really good teams, to be fair. Switzerland have got a Kanji, haven't they? They've got a Kanji, they've got Granit Xhaka, they've got a few little good players in there. But
if you carry on, I'm just going to change the title.
Yeah, crack on, mate, crack on. So my prediction, people, would be Germany have looked a little bit poor in these friendlies, so it's a bit of a hard one, but I'm going to go with Germany. I don't know whether to go Hungary or Switzerland. Germany. I'll go Germany, Hungary, Switzerland, Scotland. That's kind of my thinking behind it. But them three teams, even Scotland, even though any of them three teams there, really, Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland, they all can beat each other, I think. I think that's what we're kind of looking at, people. I think it could be even with Germany as well, it could be every team finish on 4 points in that group. That's what I'm kind of getting behind. But if people are in here, we've got a viewer. If you want to let us know in the comments kind of what you're thinking, mate. Let me bring up the chat. So if anyone wants to say anything, we're here. But yeah, I'm thinking Germany, Hungary, Switzerland, and Scotland. But I think maybe all of them could finish on 4 points. Do you think that all of these could finish on 4 points, Sparks?
Sorry, I'm going.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe all of these possible teams here could finish on 4 points. It's just me now, people. Like I was saying, it's a really, really hard call to make. Hello, brother, you back?
Yeah, sorry, did all the adjustments and wouldn't let me out. So,
that's all good, bro. That's all good. Sparks, what I was kind of touching on, I think that this group here could actually be a 4-pointer.
Which group are you talking about now?
Group A still. I think because if you looked at Germany looked poor in both friendlies, but they are the host nation.
Yeah, I mean, friendlies don't really mean that much, do they? If they're trying out players and trying out new styles of play, maybe.
Yeah, it's quite a well-balanced group, isn't it? Group A.
I mean, I still think Germany's the outlier. You know, I expect 7 or 9 points from them, really.
Okay. We'll move over to Group B. I'll start off this one. We've got Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania. I think Spain will top that group. They've got a very, very strong team. Like I said earlier, Pete.
Are we thinking that's a group of death?
What, Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania? For 3 of the teams, yeah. My group of death is France, Austria, Netherlands, Poland. Because I think Netherlands, Austria, and France are all strong teams. But yeah. What are you thinking? What's your group of death there?
I think that's my group of death. I mean, it's not
Group B.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily outstanding, but I think it's definitely got for me anyway, it's got the most jeopardy in it.
Yeah. So do you think this could be a 4-pointer, like I've just been saying about the other group?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a win one, draw one, lose one, and
yeah. Actually, you give us your prediction first. Go on, bro. What do you think?
It's really tough one, but I do think Spain on top of the group.
Yeah.
then it's between Italy and Croatia. I think Italy have got better since the last Euros,
Yeah,
and then Croatia, Albania. But it really could finish anyway up that for
yeah,
me, mate.
really good. I think it'd go anyway. I would go with a Spain first. I may go a Croatia second, Italy third, and Albania fourth.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. It could go either way, kind of thing. Croatia are coming towards the back end of not really a. Would you say they've had a golden generation with Luka Modric, Ivan Rakitic, players like that?
I mean, they've had some really good players. I mean, I don't know where they stand at the moment, to be honest. And we're gonna look into that a bit later on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I definitely agree. You can go Croatia and Italy. You can swap
I think
either way.
Even Spain's not outstanding.
Yeah, they're not. No, no.
So it could literally flip anyway up.
Yeah,
Apart from Albania topping the group, obviously.
yeah. Apart from that,
Not
yeah,
crazy enough to predict that, but
yeah, yeah.
yeah, the top three in the group, I think, could end up anywhere.
Yeah, so I completely agree on that. Shall we move over to Group C?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So my predictions. I'm going to go out there for Group C. I'm not going to go too in depth analysis because that's what the later on show's for. I'm just going to say straight up. I'm thinking England, Serbia, then Denmark, then Slovenia. It might be a bit out there, a bit outlandish, but Serbia do have a very good squad.
No, that's exactly how I see it, to be honest.
You see England, Serbia, then Denmark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Denmark have got a decent side, and I'd like to see them do well for Ødegaard, but
yeah.
I think Serbia might be too strong for them.
Yeah, I think that as well because everyone I've kind of touched on because obviously we do a lot of England national team stuff. We do loads of TikTok lives with me. We do loads of videos. What we spoke about we've been speaking about England for the past 3 days, really, haven't we, Sparks?
Yeah.
No one's really mentioning Serbia, and I had a comment the other day. I had a comment yesterday saying, "People, on my TikTok live, you're underestimating Serbia." I mean, I actually last night watched an in-depth video on their squad, and I thought, they have actually got a good squad. But like I said, that's for a more in-depth analysis later on. The Group D: Poland, Netherlands. My thing's just got a bit laggy. Poland, Netherlands, Austria, and France. What way do you see that going, bro?
I mean, I don't see Austria as the big threat that you seem to think it is. I guess if we do the analysis later, maybe I'll change my mind. But for me, I think even Poland are stronger than Austria, to be honest with you.
Okay, fair enough.
So my standings would be France, Netherlands. Again, that could be either way up, probably. And then Poland, Austria is what I'd go.
Okay. Could you see? So I know it's me talking about the in-depth analysis later, but people, what I've seen as well, Netherlands have a very, very, very strong squad, a lot stronger than I thought. I was writing them off. I was saying, they're not going to have a good Euros, and now I'm leaning more towards they may have a good Euros. Could you see Sparks, Netherlands, and France fighting out for the top spot, or could you just see that's France's top spot?
As I said, I think it could be either way around. It depends because obviously France, as a rule, start off quite slowly.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
and then kind of pick up towards the end. So it could be that way around. I mean, it's top two in the group anyway, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter too much. And then you've got the odd, the best formed third places. So it's it's definitely possible for me. Yeah, it's Netherlands could top it, but I think France might just have.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go out on a limb and go with what you're kind of saying and say that you watch Netherlands top the group, and then we end up facing France in the quarters or the semis. That would just be kind of England's luck.
I mean, it's not. I mean, you say luck. I mean, I think in previous tournaments we've had our run luck, and
we did. Yeah,
we haven't made advantage of it. So when people are saying, for me anyway, this is just my opinion. and
Yeah, go on.
I got told off for it for the other night, but I don't really care. So
Yeah,
it's
go
my
on.
opinion, and I'm allowed to discuss it as much as I want.
Yeah,
I'm not slating anybody doing it, but I think that the opportunities that we've had with the runs that we've had to semis and to finals and such like, we should have won tournaments by now. So
yeah.
that's kind of my belief. I used to go to pretty much every England game
Yeah.
on home soil anyway, and used to pick out an odd
Yeah, so
away
you know from
one.
experience.
I can't afford to go to every single game, but
Yeah,
now I've kind of just taken club football, and that's it really. I don't really go to the England games unless my mate has got a spare ticket and he drags me along.
yeah. Because they are quite
But
boring, mate.
yeah, but I don't think we can talk about luck and
Yeah.
that's kind of our luck, because I think we've had the lucky moments, and
Yeah, that World Cup, brother. That World Cup,
yeah,
we had a very,
yeah,
very easy run through.
yeah, and yeah, even in the final, it's like
Yeah, because Italy ain't the greatest final either.
they
No.
were on the
So who did we
downturn
have
at
in that
that
running?
point.
We had Denmark, Germany. Who else was in there?
But Germany, even the Germany squad was downtrodden at that time.
Yeah, it was a poor Germany team as well.
Yeah, it wasn't very good, and they had
Yeah.
to basically they didn't start again, but they certainly
Are you still? Are we lagging? What's going on here?
you're lagging. I'm
I
not.
think.
Well, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think.
Oh, you stopped on my page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
still going on mine.
Sorry, people. Yeah, so I'll go back to the group. I'm going to go France, Netherlands, Austria, Poland. But like we both said, that Netherlands and France can go either way, because France do kind of tend to get off slow. What's bugging me, Sparks, and what was the other in that World Cup? What was the other team we played? There was Denmark. Because we played Denmark in the semis, didn't we? We played Germany in the quarters. Who was before? Should I have a quick look?
Yeah, have a look. I don't think there was any big sides. Maybe
No, I don't think
Croatia.
there was. I think there was a really small side. Was it it's 2000 and
Oh, hello. Oh, we've gone. He'll be back. He'll be back. He's looking on the internet, and his internet's crashed. But there we go. So yeah, we'll just carry on. He's basically saying that Austria. He thinks Austria is going to finish above Poland. Yeah, I don't really see that. I think Poland above Austria for me. So yeah, and like you said, I think France and Netherlands can go either way. It's pretty tight in there. I think France will nick it. The if you look at the France squad, and we're going to do that later, we're going to have a look at each actual team, and we're going to put a video out with like an in-depth analysis. So these predictions might change later on today, but that's what happens with football, isn't it? When you get a bit more educated, you kind of form a better opinion that way. So yeah, I don't know where he is. He's not come back yet. But there we go. We can go on to the next group. So we've got Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. I mean, this is kind of a bit of a not a nothing group as such, but difficult to predict because they're all kind of mid-table sides. Obviously, the standout is Belgium, so I reckon that they top the group, and probably as do I think Slovakia or Ukraine? Maybe Ukraine are better than Slovakia. I don't really know their teams, to be honest. It's kind of an off the cuff kind of prediction. Guys, if you're in here as well, and if you're on either our YouTubes, mine is James, mine is we're the North Bank. Then please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Drop any comments you might have. Come in the chat if you're around. We're live on both channels, so we're live on my channel at the moment, but Jamie will be back. So Jamie Waffles Footy is his channel, and we're actually live on both at the moment. Oh, so yeah, if you're in either of our channels, please make sure to drop a like and a subscribe. Jaymie is coming back now as we speak. So yeah, I've just seen him ping up. So while we're waiting, if you can be dropping likes and comments and subscribe, and even get in the chat, and if you've got any questions, you've got any observations, you think anything we're saying is wrong or right or whatever, just make it known. Yeah,
Sorry, brother. My internet. I had my phone's personal hotspot and come out in the conservatory, and then all of a sudden it switched to the Wi-Fi in the house, and that's why it just cut me. So
oh, nice.
yeah,
Nice.
but I heard you. I had my phone on Twitter anyway, watching what you were saying to try and keep up. So you've just gone through Group E, haven't you?
Well, I just did a little rundown, and we're still
Yeah.
doing it, but then I saw you coming back, so I was like, well
Yeah, going with the flow. Yeah, do you want to carry on
do
what you're thinking on Group E?
Yeah, so Group E for me, I think maybe well, I think Belgium will top it, obviously. For me, it's a very, very difficult one with Ukraine and Slovakia, whether they're better than each other. I'd probably just go with Ukraine. So Belgium, Ukraine, Slovakia, Romania, I think I'd go with.
Yeah, I can back that. I would, on my end, I'd probably go very, very similar. I'd go Belgium, Ukraine, Slovakia, Romania. Is that what you said, or did you put Slovakia for a second?
That's what.
Yeah,
I mean, as I said, I don't really know who's in the Slovakia team. I've seen a bit of Ukraine because obviously Ukraine get a bit more coverage because of the war thing.
I can see that.
Yeah, they've been okay, but yeah, I don't know who's in the Slovakia team that stands out so much, to be honest. And like I said, my opinion might change when we do the analysis later.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of on the same board. I think once we have a more depth analysis on it, we might kind of go, yeah, actually, this team. Once we actually look into the teams properly, because it's hard to say, because what we're running off is just what's in front of our face, where we can have like an actual look at squads and stuff like that. We'll move over to Group F. One sec, everyone get comments in. Yeah, Group F. So I'll take the host of this one. Group F. It's Portugal for me is one of the strongest teams leading into this. And once we pull up this in-depth analysis later on, we'll see what I'm kind of getting at with this team. But yeah, I'll put Portugal first. Then people always end up. Do you remember at the World Cup, brother, when everyone said Turkey's at their dark horses and they ended up losing every single game?
Yeah.
But I'd put Czech Republic second, Turkey third, Georgia fourth. What was that, bro?
So you're putting Turkey second, yeah?
No, I'm putting Czech Republic second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What are you saying?
Okay. I'm gonna obviously Portugal have an insane team. Not quite sure why they're not favourites. I guess if you went to bookies in
Portugal,
in their country, I guess they might be favourites. Yeah. No, I had to stop because of the name underneath. What?
Do you reckon that's what it comes down to, bro? Do you think it's because obviously when I've looked on Bet365 and stuff, England are favourites. Do you reckon it comes down to because we're English, we're logging on through an English VPN or whatever, it's saying that they're the favourites?
I think you could be right there. Yeah, probably it's probably a location-based thing. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think that as well. Go on, carry on, brother.
Yeah, so I've got your name underneath, but it doesn't matter.
What has something come up on there?
No, so when I came back in,
yeah,
it basically has your name underneath me now. I just noticed.
Oh, does it? Yeah. So I've got Portugal, Czech Czechland. Czechland, yeah.
Yeah.
Czech Republic. Spit it out, JV.
Yeah.
Czech Republic, Turkey, Georgia, and then you're going with Portugal.
I'm going Portugal, Turkey, Czech, Georgia.
Yep. So yes, some of ours are pretty much the same, but then some of the second and third places have moved around.
Yeah, I mean, again, they can go any way up. I think as well. It's a very. I mean, Georgia's obviously bottom, isn't it? But
yeah,
the other switcheroo.
Could you see Georgia making a dark horse run?
No.
No, neither can I.
No, I'm sorry to make flipping up content there, but
it's like having Blade on the TikTok live.
Mark's TV predicted Georgia to go all the way. No, he didn't. no, he definitely did not.
That's the thumbnail.
Yeah, there is no
thumbnail for the video people.
I'm going to basically cover that right off. I did not say they could win. No.
I heard that Southgate's in for the Georgia position once this tournament finishes. It's going to be your new favourite team, Southgate and Georgia.
Is he?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, mate. Southgate for the Georgia position.
I mean, do we need to go over that again? What do I need to say my prediction again?
Go on, if you want to say it, say it.
My Southgate prediction.
Yeah, go on.
My Southgate prediction is that he gets a new contract after this contract ends.
Yeah, that's what he's been throwing. And I've seen it. I can see what he said. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want it to be true, but I
clean
can
up
see
his
it
image. Yeah.
Well, that's literally where he's reinvented himself, isn't he? Because he's put a polo shirt on.
Yeah, he'll shave his head next, so he looks a bit more like Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, where it looked like Rooney.
Yeah, change his first name to Mikhail Southgate.
Yeah, yeah, Pep Southgate.
It would turn up in an England tracksuit as well.
Yeah, I mean, it do Pep Southgate, yeah.
Yeah, Pep Southgate. Go on. Maybe the middle name. Maybe the middle name Mikhail. Mikhail or Southgate. He might even put an AirPod in for AirPod Albert.
AirPod Albert as well. Yeah. Well, let's do it.
Get in there. Dark horse, brother.
My dark horse.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it is a dark horse, but I think Netherlands have got a good shot.
Yeah, I can back that completely. I can back that. I was saying mine when I was saying that Portugal, but I think now that I've put it out there quite a few times, people are starting to say Portugal on my lives and stuff. So
they've got a good side, Portugal. They really have got a good side.
They have. I think they're third favourites, aren't they?
It's France that's second favourites, isn't it? So it's us that are favourites apparently. Then France, then Portugal.
Yeah.
And then Netherlands, isn't it?
Yeah, then Netherlands. So we, I'll quickly get it up. Quick time.
Don't get yourself booted by pulling that up.
Yes, I'm doing it on my phone once. Favourite Euros. I'm pretty sure what you said right. Let's just be on the safe side. Who's favourite to win the Euros? Here we go. England are the favourites. Which countries are the favourites? Yeah, everywhere. I'm just putting England are the favourites. England, France, Portugal, Netherlands, Belgium, and so on. That's who we're kind of looking at. Yeah. I'm not. My dark horse has completely changed since I've seen squads. I'm putting dark horse as not winning the whole competition. I don't. What do you grasp on dark horse, Sparks? Do you think it's more of a who you think will surprise everyone, or they may win it? Because I'm going.
My dark horse kind of prediction is like an underdog team that is in with a shout of winning the tournament, basically.
Yeah.
I think they can do a Greece, maybe. You know, when Greece.
Yeah. That Greece one was really good. Was that 2004, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 2004. Yeah.
Yeah, my kind of one. I'm kind of going who I think might do well, and this come to bite me back in the ass. But I think that Serbia are going to have a good competition after I've seen their squad. But we'll go
Yeah,
more
I
depth
like
analysis.
Serbia anyway. Yeah, I like the side, but
Yeah, I
and
really like Milinkovic Savic. I think that's what it is for me. And they've got Big
yeah, I mean,
Micho playing up front.
yeah, I'm always really bad because I get mixed up with Serbia and Slovenia, and they're in the same group, so it even
Yeah, it
pisses
makes
me off
it. I'll
even
get
more.
Slovakia, Slovenia. That kills me.
Yeah, well, they basically have virtually the same flag, just in reverse as well.
Yeah, yeah, literally.
It's kind of very kind of throws me quite a lot.
Yeah, definitely. What? Who do you think? So, yesterday Germany played. Kai Havertz scored for Germany again. Could you
Yeah,
say? I know this is bringing it over to Arsenal. Could you say that Kai Havertz could be up there as a leading scorer in this Euros if
I
Germany
mean
make it quite far?
it's a good competition. Anybody could be up there, couldn't they? That's the thing. I mean, I
Yeah,
still seen people basically saying, specifically Chelsea fans saying, well, you, uh, Havertz had a good season last season. He's not going to be as good again, and he's not going to do this, and he's not going to do that,
true.
and he's not going to do the other. Well,
Yeah,
he's proving that he is doing it. So, is that just sour grapes because you've sold him to Arsenal and they're getting a
yeah,
tune out of him? I don't really understand. But
yeah,
obviously, Germany have seen it as well, and he played for a striker for Germany as well anyway.
yeah. He's going
So,
into it. This.
yeah,
I think he
I
definitely scored yesterday or the day before. I'm going to put this out there, people. It might be a bit clickbaity, but I'm going to put it out there. If Germany make it to at least the semi-finals, Kai Havertz will be in the top 3 top goal scorers in this competition. If they make it quite far.
I definitely don't think that's outlandish anyway, because
No.
they play very similarly to the way we play them at Arsenal anyway, because it's like
Yeah.
everything kind of goes through. He drags people out, and even if
Yeah.
he's not the top scorer, he'll have
He'll
contribution.
be up there, I think.
Yeah,
I think for Kai Havertz, if they make it out the group stage, I could see him in this competition scoring 4 to 5 goals.
yeah. I mean, as I say, it's not beyond the realms of possibility for sure. I
Yeah,
mean,
for us as
obviously, he's still
Arsenal
got
fans, it ain't, but to other people, it is, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely, yeah. If you play for Chelsea, it'd be like it wouldn't be outlandish at all, would it? But it's because
No.
he's moved to Arsenal and whatever.
Yeah, so it's
And
that
just
whole Arsenal
to touch
agenda.
on that actually, because I know we're going to get clipped up and whatever for this kind of point. I still
Yeah,
think that the it was probably a signing we didn't need at the time,
yeah,
and he's probably not being utilised for what he was actually brought in for. I
yeah,
think he's had to accommodate him because he paid so much money for him. So,
yeah. I can back
so
it.
he's just getting a tune out of him because he's actually gone. Well, he doesn't work in centre mid,
Yeah,
so he's had to put him into centre forward, which is his best position anyway.
yeah, definitely.
But
I back it. I completely
yes,
back it.
I
I
still
think.
think
Yeah, go on.
the fee was a little bit high,
Yeah,
but he's definitely gone a long way to paying that back.
yeah. So 65 million. I think. Yeah. So he ended up with more than 20 goals and about 20 goals and assists, didn't he, this season? Okay, around that. And you look at some other players. What
Um,
have cost? Was it
yeah,
less than that?
he got 14 goals, didn't he?
Yeah, 14 goals. Yeah. When you think when when Leicester won that league title, yeah, and we had Giroud up front, he scored 16 goals that season.
Yeah.
So we could have, if obviously we had someone in better than that. But and he scored 14 goals, and I think it was in 20 games of playing centre forward or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a stupid ratio. It was like 0.7 per
Yeah,
game.
it was like two thirds in centre forward, I think, and a third in centre mid.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So have we paid 30 million for a midfielder and 35 million for a striker? That's how you got to kind of think, because he can do both.
Yeah, I mean,
I think his price tag's justified now.
okay.
Do
I,
you
I
think
mean,
it
I,
should be?
I don't think it's far off. I don't think it's far off now. I still think that at that time, maybe if you
He
look
should
at
have
the
been there.
like of, well, if you look at the like of Shesko or whatever,
Yeah,
that
we could have
maybe
brought
we
them in.
should have been going for that kind of player rather than Havertz. I think it was a luxury signing.
Yeah,
However,
definitely was. Yeah.
I think he's got a tune out of him. So, he's justified in the signing. Even I mean, I'd even say that the price tag is about right now, where it wasn't at the
Yeah.
time. So,
Yeah, he was a 30. He was a 30 to 40 million pound player in that moment, weren't he?
I think 45. If you went to 45, I think you'd been somewhere in the right kind of realms.
Yeah, imagine. Do you know if it carried on the way he did and he didn't pick up that form? Imagine how many, because we know what Arsenal fans are like. Imagine how
Yeah,
much, and even all the other fans, how much stick Arteta would have got. The end of the season, we would have finished second, and Havertz didn't perform well.
yeah, exactly. Right,
Yeah,
so
so
we're going back onto Euros because obviously that we're digressing now.
yeah,
Who are you going with for the finalists?
finalists though. From what I've, do you want me to pull up now? There's no point pulling up the table now, is there? For my finalists will be, so what I've kind of worked out, because you can do it on the Telegraph. People, if you want to head over to the Telegraph, you can actually do a Euros predictor over on the Telegraph. My
Yeah, no,
prediction,
I'll do that a bit later because we only said half an hour and we're gonna have to
yeah,
shoot
yeah,
anyway soon.
yeah. I would say England and France. What are you thinking?
What in the final?
Yeah,
I don't think that can happen, can it?
yeah, it can. Yeah. When I did the predictor, we had Germany in the semis.
Okay, okay.
Remember when
Well,
me, you, and was it DI Sports? We did it. Remember, I said that we'd meet Germany in the semis.
um, I can't remember now. I
Yeah, it
don't
was the
remember
three of us.
doing it.
Remember, I was doing it on the
Yeah,
laptop.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't remember. It's just
Well, it can be for me. It can be either
yeah,
England, France, or Portugal in that final.
yeah. I think France and Portugal final.
Yeah, I can back that, bro. I can back. I'm only saying it, England, but English biasness. But if I take my heart out of it, my head would say France and Portugal. Right? Shall we finish up there? Because you've got things to do, brother.
Yeah, my wife's called me, but she's called me about 5 times in the
Yeah, no
space of
drama.
3
Okay,
minutes.
then. Well,
Oh,
people, I'll be
Jesus.
Jamie Waffles Footy, and on TikTok, I am Jay Gunner. If you head over there, I'll be doing a live shortly over there too. And we've got Sparks. Go on, brother.
Yeah, I'm Sparks TV on Twitter, and we're the North Bank on YouTube. So yeah, if you're in here, drop us likes and comments and subscribe to both the YouTubes.
Yeah, do that three punch
And
combination. Three punch combination by liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. Sparks, it's been a pleasure.
yeah, thanks for having us again.
No worries, brother. I will catch you a bit later on. Remember, everyone, that we're doing an in-depth analysis later on YouTube of each team from each group. Okay? All right, see you all later. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.